Perez.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So striding forward now, Robert Price.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Robert Price.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Moses. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6th inning coming up, still. Striding in, Michael Hashimoto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Alexi Ferreira. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's up. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Raul Cabrera.
Now batting, second baseman, Raul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Now here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. Leading off the inning, Agustin Gomez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready once again, Bradley Zimmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Ernest Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And that one right down Main Street. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Moses calls for it. 1 down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Robert Price. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now in the box, Anthony Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this. Into the box now, Michael Hashimoto. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Alexi Ferreira. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, Raul Cabrera. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. No balls and a strike to count. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest